that you guys are seeing say stuff are people that don't contribute in any way, shape, or form. They specifically are just constantly saying that the person is lying, or not telling the truth, or ugly or stupid. They are what we call trolls. Groups of them, flocks of them. But then there are other people who know backstories and information in X, Y, and Z, 1, 2, and 3. And they're eventually going to fade out and leave. And that 3.5K is going to eventually dwindle down to like maybe 2K something, because they're never gift or they never send anything. They're just here to say Ashley's a liar throughout the whole thing. And then there's other people who actually was there and saw Ashley lie, or saw Ashley tell the truth, or saw this person lie or tell the truth, X, Y, and Z. It just comes with the territory, especially when we don't kick or mute during these types of broadcasts. So everybody who's in the live, seeing all those plethoras of comments, that's what those people literally do. That's all they do. No shade. And a lot of them aren't gifters in any way, shape, or form. I think Ashley's going to do what she does. I think there's a lot of trauma in there. I think there's a lot of things that happen in her life to make her the way she is. You guys are going to want to hear this. I don't give a fuck. Let me swipe these comments. You guys are going to hear what you want to hear. Period. So someone can sit up here and tell you their story and their level of trauma and what happened to them, and you're going to say they're lying, as if you bitches was sitting right next to them while they was bleeding out, getting molested, getting raped, or getting touched. How dare y'all sit here and tell somebody, because they tell their story a little bit different from a traumatic experience, that they're lying about it. A traumatic experience is not something you want to go around from live to live to live to live to broadcast talking about, first of all. That goes for anybody. So y'all could go burn in hell, first of all, for even thinking that someone is supposed to have the same rape story every single time. Whether it was they touched my thigh, they touched my breast first, it was daytime, it was nighttime. That shit is triggering. Point blank, period. What is wrong with y'all? First of all. Secondly, on the flip side, I always have to play devil's advocate. We have now seen and live in the day and age of social media where people will make up and go through and make up the worst types of things, which can be a health condition, a relationship with a relative, this or that, a 1, 2, or 3, or 4. But we will never know. We would never truly know. You have to take people at face value for what it is. We live in the day and age where the clout is real, to the point where girls will interview somebody who made up killing someone in a hotel room that they were actually not even in. So when we look at both sides, it is what it is. But I will say, for me, bitch, I'm going to allow someone to tell their story. And I'm going to have sympathy, and I'm going to relate to that in some way, shape, or form. Whether they're telling the truth or lying. Whether you think they're telling the truth or lying, that's on you. Don't scrutinize the next person if they think that they're telling the truth or lying. Let them be the judging or deciding factor, not you. If you feel a certain type of way from your experience with that person, be that. But don't shove it down the next person's throat. Let them figure it out. That's like the girls who are over there in Detroit thought shit. You see what he's doing blatantly? You see a crackhead, but you still choose to give a crackhead $5 and then gag and cry, that's on you. But if you come back and give that crackhead $5 more, that's on you. But I resonate with a lot of things that Ashley said, because I'm a human being. And regardless of how much I might not like somebody, a human being is going to resonate with someone losing a child, with someone being medically induced, with someone being passed around, with someone smiling when they're going through horrible things in real life. I'm a human being, as are a lot of people. Whether you believe it or not, that's on you. That's on you to feel how you want to feel. Everyone has their own opinion. You guys are going to take whatever you see and go from it that way, and you're entitled to it. My job is to just give someone an opportunity to sit and do that. And I wanted to give Ashley that opportunity, because what I saw yesterday and the day before from the Periscope people was the sickest thing I've seen. I've seen a lot of shit on this app. Yesterday's commentary and how the girls is reading each other's children, I needed to do this interview today so that I could understand why these people were going at it the way that they were going at it. That's why I did this interview. I asked her to do it because when they were reading each other's children and saying the things that they were about each other's children and family with rape and fucking and sucking a dick and cropping photos and doctoring, I said, oh no, bitch, this isn't for Bigo. This is some shit. This is deep-rooted shit that happened. I didn't know what the fuck is going on. That's why I did this interview. So I could have an understanding of why these bitches go the way they do. So thank y'all for giving me the opportunity to do that. I love y'all down. And go from there. Thank you for coming to the interview. Now y'all get the hell on out. Love y'all down. I'm gonna go get something to eat and lay in bed. Ooh, I'm tired.